let's discuss about serial.begin and serial.println. Serial.begin acts as a bridge between our computer and Arduino. Our computer and Arduino. So this is Arduino and this is computer. Okay. Serial.begin. Serial.begin and baud rate. So baud rate is nothing but number of bits you are sending from Arduino to the computer, number of bits per second. Normally the baud rate will be 9600, 115200. There are many other things also. Is it a standard number? Yes, it is a standard number. We use it. Now, the moment we say serial.begin, it establishes a bridge between Arduino as well as computer. Okay, and whenever we say serial.println, some information that we want to print on computer, let us say hello, hello, hello. So whenever we want to say serial.println and hello, then this information hello will be passed from Arduino to the computer, and then it will be printed in computer hello. Okay, suppose you are defining this serial.begin, then you are defining serial.println, it works. But if you are not defining serial.begin, but you are defining serial.println, then it doesn't work. Serial.println works only if you define serial.begin, otherwise it doesn't works. So this is a brief description about serial.begin and serial.println. Now let's see some more information regarding the code. Normally whenever you open Arduino software, you will find two important functions. One is void setup and the second one is void loop. One is void setup and void loop. This void setup will execute only one time. It executes only one time, which means when you power on the Arduino, this void setup will execute only one time, whereas this void loop will execute infinite times. This is the first difference you have to observe. The second thing is that it is going to read the information, like which pin is acting as input or which pin is acting as output. Here we write actual logic. So this is going to execute only one time, this is going to execute infinite times, this is going to read which pin is acting as input or which pin is acting as output. Here we write the actual logic. So this is the main difference that we observe between void setup and void loop. So can you guess what is the purpose of this code? So here we are defining 13th pin as output. So do you remember or not? We have LED onboard LED. We are defining it as output, and what we are doing here, digital write 13 comma high, digital write 13 comma low. So what we are doing here, delay 1000. Delay 1000 means what? You have to multiply with the 10 power minus 3. 1000 into 10 power minus 3, that is nothing but 1 second. Okay, this is also 1 second, which means that LED is going to high for 1 second and LED is going to off for another second. So one question from my side, is it necessary to put this delay? Is it necessary to put this delay in the code? Please comment in the box. Please comment it. Now, we have already seen the serial communication. Already we have discussed nothing but to establish communication between computer and the Arduino. Let's see some example code. Here you can see the example code. So void setup, we are defining in the void setup serial.begin 9600, and what we are sending from Arduino to the computer, we are sending hello world. and it is going to remain for 1 second. Okay, so hello world will be displayed in computer. Hello world. Suppose if you are not defining this one, is it works? No, it doesn't works. This one we have already discussed. This one works only if this is defined. I hope it is clear. So, the next one, sketch, pin, digital, analog. So normally sketch means, see, normally we have different file extension .docx, .pdf. Okay, we call them PDF file, Excel files. So the outcome of files we call them as .docx, PDF. Similarly, after writing the program, the outcome of Arduino file, the outcome of Arduino programming file we call it as sketch. Outcome of programming, Arduino programming we call it as sketch. Pins we already know, the pins which are for Arduino. Digital, either we have high or low. We also know the analog, which ranges from 0 to 255 or 0 to 5 volts in terms of voltage 5 volts. So a question, why it is only from 0 to 255? Normally the Arduino that we are dealing is of 8 bit. It is of 8 bit. So 2 power 8 is nothing but 256. 1 to 256. But we are starting with 0, therefore it becomes 0 to 255. Thank you guys. If you have any doubts, please comment in the comment box, and I'm looking for your suggestions if required any. Thank you once again.